Welcome to Concrete Block, the podcast where we dive into the latest news and stories shaping our world. I'm your host, Walter. Today, we're focusing on the escalating tensions in the Middle East, particularly the situation surrounding the Strait of Hormuz. The waterway, crucial for global oil supplies, has become a focal point of conflict between Iran and the United States. Recent developments have seen the U.S. impose a naval blockade aimed at curbing Iran's oil exports, a move that Tehran has vowed to resist. The blockade has led to a significant reduction in traffic through the strait, with many ship owners opting to avoid the area until the situation clarifies. However, some vessels have attempted to transit the strait, testing both Iranian and U.S. resolve. One such vessel, the Agios Fenorius I, successfully navigated the strait, heading towards Basra in Iraq to collect a cargo. This move is seen as a significant test of the blockade's effectiveness and the willingness of ship owners to comply with or challenge the restrictions imposed by the U.S. On the other side, there are reports of U.S.-sanctioned tankers making their way through the strait, despite the risks associated with such maneuvers. The Elisha, an empty supertanker previously sanctioned for its links to the Iranian oil trade, has sailed into the Persian Gulf, while another tanker, the Rich Starry, has stopped off Keshm Island, awaiting further orders. These movements indicate a complex and potentially volatile situation, with both sides engaging in a game of cat and mouse. The implications are far-reaching, not just for global oil prices, but also for the stability of the region and the world at large. As we continue to monitor this developing story, it's essential to consider the perspectives of all parties involved and the potential consequences of their actions. The situation in the Strait of Hormuz is a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of global events and the need for careful diplomacy to avoid escalation. We'll be right back with more of today's top news on Concrete Block. Welcome back to Concrete Block. We're diving into the ongoing conflict between Israel and Hezbollah in Lebanon. The situation has escalated significantly over the past few weeks, with both sides engaging in intense fighting and resulting in a substantial loss of life. According to recent reports, the Israeli army has struck areas south of Beirut, while Hezbollah has launched rockets at Israel. These attacks come despite a meeting between Lebanon and Israel's ambassadors to the United States, where they agreed to hold direct negotiations. However, Hezbollah has strongly rejected these talks, emphasizing their commitment to resisting Israeli actions. It's essential to acknowledge the complexities of this conflict, which has deep historical roots and involves various regional and international players. The humanitarian toll is significant, with over 2,000 people killed and more than 1 million displaced since March 2nd, according to Lebanese authorities. As we strive to provide a balanced perspective, it's crucial to recognize the concerns and grievances of all parties involved. The international community, including countries like Canada, Britain, Australia, and Japan, has called for an urgent end to hostilities in Lebanon. We'll continue to monitor this situation closely and provide updates as more information becomes available. For now, it's clear that a peaceful resolution will require a concerted effort from all parties involved, as well as support from the international community. Welcome back to Concrete Block. Today, we're going to dive into a thought-provoking conversation about the future of Europe with a focus on the challenges facing the European Union. Ivan Krastev, a renowned expert on European politics, shares his insights on the risks and uncertainties that lie ahead. According to Krastev, the European project is at a crossroads, with various factors contributing to its potential disintegration. He highlights the importance of Germany's transformation as the country navigates a significant identity change, shifting from a focus on economic strength and cultural attraction to rearmament and defense spending. This shift could have far-reaching consequences, potentially frightening some of Germany's neighbors if the Nationalist Alternative for Germany party were to come to power. Krastev also points to France as a crucial player in the EU's future, where the rise of the far-right candidate Jordan Bardella could significantly impact the Union's trajectory. Depending on Bardella's approach, he could either follow a more traditional Gaullist path or become a destabilizing force, contributing to the EU's disintegration. It's essential to acknowledge that these developments are not isolated to specific countries, but rather interconnected, influencing the overall European landscape. As Krastev notes, higher defense budgets and rearmament are necessary for Europe's continued success, yet they can also paradoxically contribute to its disintegration. As we consider these complex issues, it's crucial to approach them with a nuanced perspective, recognizing the multiple factors at play. The EU's future is uncertain, and it's up to its leaders and citizens to navigate these challenges and work towards a more unified and resilient Europe. That's all for today's Concrete Block. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, stay informed.